Yo, this morning I'm gonna do Premier League and Bundesliga predictions on the same video. Reason why is because I want to do a Super Bowl prediction video, and I might make some other video up. I'm not gonna say where it is or what it is, but I'll probably do another one somewhere else. So yeah, thought I'd let you know about now, obviously. And that's just the plan for this week. I think after this week, I'll go back to normal Premier League content, Bundesliga content. Yeah. Anyway, my predictions for this weekend. Start with a London derby from the London Stadium. West Ham against Chelsea. West Ham will start really fighting for points now against the Chelsea side, who've on paper got a good team. They had a good time in the market buying the likes of Enzo Fernandez and so on. But I still find this game at Chelsea will struggle to really free up themselves and play how this team could play. So I'm going to say, with a fighting West Ham side, West Ham 2, Chelsea 2. And I'm going to be hated in both sides of London for that prediction, but it's just a feeling I've got, you know, like all my predictions. Next prediction, it's Arsenal against Brentford. Arsenal, probably as convincing as they have been at one point in the season. I think Arsenal still win it though. I think at the Emirates, it's going to be Arsenal. I think that just a run-off poor performance at Everton. Frustratingly followed after that FA Cup upset against Man City. But for me, I have to say 2-0 Arsenal. Good up for everyone who's going away, obviously, this weekend. But yeah. Next prediction is a South London against Brighton at the M25 derby. I should know that, but yeah. Crystal Palace against Brighton. Brighton love being Palace. So, I think the season Crystal Palace are having, I favour Brighton to win 2-0. But it won't be as close as the scoreline predicts because it's a derby. And obviously Palace are playing for something like pride and so on. But Brighton are playing for Europe, and we want to get as many points as possible. I mean Brighton, I've got to try to be neutral here. So yeah. Yeah, 2-0 Brighton. Next game, Fulham against Nottingham Forest. For Nottingham Forest, if you put the table for 2023, Nottingham Forest are top. But Craven Cottage is a very hard place to go. Fulham are fantastic at home. But I predict 1-1. Mitrovic should potentially score for Fulham. Maybe Brennan Johnson for Nottingham Forest. But, yeah, 1-1. Next prediction is Leicester City against Tottenham. Well, Kane's broken a record already as Tottenham's all-time goal scorer. I think we'll add to that in this game. I think Son could potentially score. Son is an incredible player as well. Leicester, I don't know who's going to score for them. But I predict, yeah, Tottenham to win 3-1. Yeah, I think after their win against Man City, that's surely got to give them another boost of confidence. I know people will say it's Tottenham, they could probably beat Man City, then lose us, but I don't know. I just have a feeling Tottenham will win this 3-1. Next game, Southampton against Wolves, both fighting against drop. Southampton have not really improved since the new manager, and in all fairness, Wolves, where they're 3-0 win against Liverpool is going to give them confidence. Wolves are a good team. They just need to have the confidence and have what it takes to win and to establish themselves. They haven't done it this season. They really have not done that this season. So, but I say Wolves to win 2-1 at St Mary's. Bournemouth against Newcastle, the 5:30 game. I had to say 3-0 Newcastle. Bournemouth are so poor now. They're losing their Premier League status. Even if just like the manager, get a new manager in now, I just don't see them staying up. So I'll say 3-0 Newcastle at Bournemouth. Super Sunday, Leeds, Man United, Man City, Aston Villa. Look, Leeds don't have a manager at the moment. They might have one by Sunday. Who knows? But I say United to win. Bit of a thumping. 4-0 at Ellen Road. And reality for Leeds. Next game, everyone would expect a prediction to be a thumping for Man City against Villa. I think what's happening off the pitch at the moment, it could either hinder them or could help them. It's going to give players nightmares if it's proven that City have been lying about the finances and everything and have been cheating. And I think there should be massive consequences for this. I don't know about relegation, but I definitely think 15-point deduction, massive fine, thrown out the FA Cup. Potentially ask UEFA, can they be reconsidered to be taken out of the Champions League? But relegation, I don't know. If relegation, I think the owner's got to set up and leave and let the fans own the club, like in Germany. That's what happens. So yeah, that's my feeling towards it. And then you had to ask, are the other clubs getting away? Who the big other big clubs? The Liverpool, the Chelsea, especially under Roman Abramovich, but this new owner, I wonder. And yeah, I can't just single out Middle Eastern owners, but I wonder about Newcastle. Newcastle owner going to be doing that kind of activity? So you know, it's the Americans and the Middle Easterners. It's the wealthy who come over, buy our clubs up, and think they can cheat the system. Well, Man City being caught out. Simple. So yeah, I still think there's 2-1 City though, to be fair. Then on Monday night, the Merseyside derby, Liverpool against Everton. Well, before this season, I would have said Liverpool probably 4-0. At the start of the season, I would have probably said Liverpool probably 4-0. But now, so Sean Dyche impact on Everton has helped them beat Arsenal. Okay, it's at Anfield, but Liverpool in such a poor state at the moment. I have to say yes, Liverpool. Everton fans enjoy this. Liverpool 1, Everton 2. So that's my Premier League. So now on to the Bundesliga. Friday night is a derby. Schalke against Wolfsburg. After Wolfsburg's performance against Bayern Munich in the first half, Wolfsburg are terrible. Second half, especially after Kimmich got sent off, Wolfsburg really gave a good game. And I don't know why they are where they are. If they can play like that, they should be higher with more points and so on. Schalke, on the other hand, are in a very sorry state. They're going straight back down. So my prediction is Schalke 1, Wolfsburg 4. Saturday, Bundesliga. Mainz against Augsburg. Yeah, they're very similar on the table. I see a draw, to be honest. I didn't see much in the game between each other, but then I could be completely wrong, of course. But I've got to say how I feel right now. I think 1-1. Next game, Bayern Munich against Bochum. Well, to be fair, the way that Bayern Munich started against Wolfsburg and the way they played against Mainz in the Cup, those 3 draws at the restart of the season, to be fair, can go down in history now. So Bayern Munich are starting to play. Okay, they won't have Kimmich. They won't have Mane. But whoever goes up front, I'm sure will do a good job. And I'm sure everyone else will step up as well. And I predict 5-0 Bayern, despite their own crisis. But despite the injury crisis and what's happening at the club at the moment, they are starting to perform. So that's good. So 5-0. The next game, Freiburg against Stuttgart. Freiburg were very good going into the winter break. Have not been since. Stuttgart are relegation potential candidates. And so I have to say 3-1 Freiburg. Next game is Hoffenheim against Leverkusen. I predict 2-1 Leverkusen. Hoffenheim are struggling. And is their time in the Bundesliga coming to an end? I don't think so. I just think they have a bit too much to be thinking about relegation. I think they'll stay up, but they'll be battling. I think they'll be fine. Next game, Werder Bremen against Borussia Dortmund. I predict 2-0 Dortmund. Yeah, Dortmund have made a push against Freiburg last game. Phenomenal. Yeah, I think Bremen might give them a bit more of a game, but yeah, 2-0. Next game, a title race clash below Bayern Munich, who are top now. It's going to be RB Leipzig against Union Berlin from Leipzig. That's a very big game, very big game. That's like second against third in the Prem. My prediction is going to be neutral. Bayern want a draw. And it'll make the title race a bit more exciting, I guess, as well. RB Leipzig 2, Union Berlin 2. A very good game. That's the 5:30 game on Saturday. Sunday in the Bundesliga. It's first game, Hertha Berlin against Borussia Mönchengladbach. Hertha Berlin are struggling. They really are struggling this season. It's a shame because it was always great to see both Berlin teams in the top flight. I'd love to see them stay up. I'd be so annoyed to go down, but I don't see them staying up, unfortunately. I just don't. I don't know what's happening at the club, but it's just not good enough. Simple as that. So, yeah. Next game and final game, Cologne against Eintracht Frankfurt. My prediction is Cologne can play well. Their game they played against Bayern Munich, the second game back from the restart of the season, they drew against Bayern Munich and they really gave Bayern Munich a fight. And if they can play like that more often against teams, then why are they where they are? But they are where they are because they're not consistent enough. They're not good enough on a... Yeah, so it's what it is. So I predict Cologne 1, Eintracht Frankfurt 2. Thanks for watching my Premier League and Bundesliga predictions. This is a rarity that will be in the same video, same content, whatever. But in future, I'm going to obviously keep Premier League and Bundesliga separate. But because I'm doing a Super Bowl prediction and so on, I just have a feeling to put them in one. It's probably not a great thing, but it's what it is. And you know what? 2 great leagues. Right, I'm out. Cheers. Bye. Danke. Bye.